Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how I made this Be My Valentine box. Very cute. It has a little flag in here with the toothpick. You can put anything you want in there, gift cards, whatever. So I will tell you the measurements as we go, so let's begin. The first thing you're going to need is the Big Shot die, box number 2. I already cut it out to save time. So I'm going to get the red sticky tape. Apply that to this little tab. Push it down, make sure. Take that up. And then I just leave the box flat. And when I pull this over, it should just line up perfectly on there. And then you have your box, and before I fold it up, I am going to shoot it with the spritzer. And you could do this before you put your box together too. But this is the color spritzer that you use with the Stampin' Up markers. And this is crumb cake. You take off the end and it'll be the paintbrush end. Just put that in the tube. And I probably put it about halfway up the brush end and then tighten it where it kind of just starts touching the marker. Now I hold it with the bobber part up, and then depending on how much, you can start to see that it's starting to do some spritzes there. If the closer you get, the darker the spots are going to be and the closer together they are. I'm going to remove this, put the cap back on, and then I'm going to, before I put the bottom together, let's see, I have a strip of paper, of designer series paper, and this is 11 3/4 by 1 1/4, and this is from the set Tea Party. The other box is from the new Valentine paper that I made at my friend's house, but I don't have that designer series paper yet, so I'm going to use up my Tea Party first. So I am going to put the paper, about this far, and I'm going to wrap it around the box. Excuse me, I do have a cold, so you're going to have to bear with me on that. And I just put sticky strip all the way down both sides of the designer series paper. Start in the middle, and then I just kind of wrap it around here, trying to keep it straight. And then I'm going to wrap it around until, let's see, until about there. And then I'm going to put the box together by pushing the 2 tabs in, this bottom tab, and then this little tab just fits inside there, like so. So here's our box. So now we're going to make and decorate the front of it with the heart. You'll just need a piece of Whisper White cardstock, Real Red ink, and then I'm using the Filled with Love stamp set. This happens to be the clear mount. I'm just going to ink up the heart. There we go. Take the heart punch and punch that out. And then that part's done. And then for this one, we just took different parts of pattern paper and cardstock. And this piece is from Celebrations, and it is a real red color. And this is, let's see, 3/4 inch by 3. And I'm just going to put that, oops, wrong side, down on my box in the middle. And then the next thing is a piece of, happens to be the Old Olive satin ribbon. And this piece measures 3 3/4. So I'm just going to put some snail adhesive on that. Put that in the middle of my designer series paper. And then I have a piece of pink cardstock. And this cardstock is 1/2 by 2.5. And I'm going to take a square punch. And to get this little flag pattern, I'm just going to put it in the edge of there and punch that out to where it kind of makes it look like a flag. I'm going to apply that to the middle of the Old Olive. I'm just going to take dimensionals and when you put your heart on the front, with this designer series paper, it's really hard to see the overlap in the strip of paper, the first strip of paper I put down. It's right here, but your heart is going to cover. That's why you want to wrap your paper so the ends come together on the front, because your heart is going to cover that seam that is going to be on there. And you want to try to have that towards the middle of the box, obviously. Okay? And then the last thing we're going to make is the little Valentine tag. I have a piece of, here it is, white cardstock. And this is 1 by 2 3/4. I'm going to take the Be My Valentine with Early Espresso. You don't want to stamp it all the way on the edge because you're going to fold that over. So stamp it, I don't know, about right there. So leave about 3/4 inch maybe. And then you're going to take your square punch again. I'm going to punch that out. And I also have a toothpick. And this is just a regular toothpick, but I just rubbed it with a Dauber and Old Olive ink. And this is what's going to go for your flag. So you just fold it over, kind of figure out where you want it. And then I'm going to put some snail on that section and on this section, so it really wants to stay together. Put your flag together. This one's a little bit bigger than the other flag, but that's okay. And then for this little flower, I have the punch pal here. Comes in a itty bitty punches. And a piece of little red cardstock, which I thought I had. Oh, here it is. Just going to punch one of those out. Going to use a rhinestone. Use this size here. Put that in the middle. And then I think I'm going to take a glue dot. You probably can use snail, but I want to really make sure that mine stays down. So I'm going to use a glue dot. One of the really small ones. Put this on here, like this. Oops. And then to put packing in our box here. And notice on this one I did fold the lines, and I did that before my friend said, oh, don't fold those. And this one I didn't, because it's going to stay up, that you don't need to crease these fold lines here. So then you can just get packing from, oh, you know, if you get gift bags or something, I just have some saved. Just pull some out. Oh, it's kind of stringy. And you could put tissue paper in here, or you know, whatever you want. It's kind of long, so I'm going to cut some of mine off. Kind of wild. Okay. So you can always save gift, if you get a gift bag or anything, or a gift basket. And you put your Be My Valentine in there, and that's how we made that cute little Valentine box. Thank you for stopping by, and have fun creating.